Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Next year all our troubles will be miles away.
Hi, welcome to Chaos on the Comfy Red Couch. It is still Christmas Eve. It's about 6 o'clock. It took about 2 hours for my 20-minute Vlogmas from today to upload, but it is finally uploaded. I have my bayberry candles burning there. There is a fire in the fireplace. I have wrapped most of the Christmas gifts. The kids aren't getting much. They don't need a lot. And everything that I have wrapped is along the top here. There are a couple of games. There's something really, really neat that I got Isaac, and I'm excited to share this with you tomorrow. It's heavy. There are the requisite Terry's chocolate oranges that you must have, and I'm almost out of wrapping paper, so it's a good thing I didn't buy lots and lots of things. I do have 3 more presents left to wrap, and I'm going to share those with you because I had received that box on the day that I had done a podcast, so I'm going to open that box and share what's inside because it is kind of exciting. Scout is joining me. She has been a bit sneaky and has tried to sneak into one of the presents there, the Lego minifigs. There's a little package of those, and she was trying to eat those. Lego's not tasty, it really isn't. I also wanted to share with you our Christmas stockings, and I have had this Christmas stocking since I was very, very young. My mother knit it, and yes, this is my Christmas stocking. It does have a little loop on it, but I think I'm a little bit afraid. I think it's probably, I don't know, this might actually be real wool. It feels very toothy, and I'm afraid to put it near the fireplace because it might like combust. Anyway, this is my stocking, and then I can't remember if this is Greg's stocking or if this is Isaac's stocking, or if this is Greg's stocking or Isaac's. And I think this is Greg's, and I think this is Isaac's, and it's got some silver sparkle in there. This is very, very much acrylic, and my mom made that for Greg on our first Christmas. And she made this, I believe this is Isaac's, for his first Christmas, and it's got some sparkle in there. And there's just a little zippy tag, like you tie up bread or whatever, to hold this one. But this one's a pretty big one. And then the year Nathaniel was born, he got his own stocking too. It's much, much smaller than ours, and unfortunately my mother, she does pretty good color work, but she needed to put more floats in here because it's very, very tight. But that is Nathaniel's. I believe that's Isaac's, Greg's, and my stocking. And Scout is not very pleased with me because she's now trapped in here between the tripod. But that's okay because you're going to get into something, aren't you? I'll put that there. Now I'm going to get this box and I'm going to share with you what is in the Indigo box. Quite a few Sundays ago, I received this box in the mail. Indigo Chapters, it's our big bookstore, kind of like the Barnes & Noble of Canada, Chapters Indigo. And I ordered this, and I am glad I did because I have to tell you, it sold out. And I'm not sure that I'm going to have enough wrapping paper. I may have to use tissue paper to wrap this because it's a little bit awkward. Scissors are always good for opening boxes. And inside is lots of fluffy stuff because there are 3 boxes. I guess maybe it's better they're not loose. And in each of these boxes is a sip swell cup. So this box holds a Hogwarts bottle. And I think that one's going to go for Isaac. So I think that's Isaac's. And this box, I think the boys are really going to like these. This one I think is for Nathaniel. And this is all of the animals for the houses. So again, another Hogwarts. And then there's the crest at the bottom. These sold out, so I'm so glad when I saw them, I got them because they were gone. The one I really, really wanted, though, was white and had the glasses at the bottom. And this one is going to be mine, I believe, and just Quidditch. So, and these are the Sit by Swell. So, that is what will be under the tree tomorrow morning. Anyway, I am going to sign off for the night, and I will check in tomorrow in this bonus Christmas video. Merry Christmas. It is day 25 of Vlogmas, the bonus edition, and I am happy to be coming to you from a very quiet Christmas late morning. I am just drinking some necessary caffeine. I woke up with a really bad headache this morning because I didn't have any caffeine yesterday, so I think it's a caffeine headache. So today, Marks & Spencer is in my Mine mug. And I thought I would quickly show you some of the things that I get to work on today and that I worked on yesterday a little bit. Not as much as I would have liked, but that's sometimes how it goes. So I got 2 rows done on my dust of snow yesterday. So not a lot, but a couple of rows. So that was good. I am intending to finish off this green today and start introducing the next green. So that is my plan, is to spend lots of time with my gorgeous dust of snow, which is now beyond, not quite fully wingspan yet, but a little more than half of my body there. And got 2 rows of that done last night. It was a bit busy later on in the evening. While I was editing yesterday's Vlogmas, pulled back this and put them on the correct needles, so now I'm just about to continue down the leg of the DK version of Twinkling Trees. And oh, look at those twinkling trees. Shouldn't take very long. It's just a matter of sitting down and knitting. It was such a quick knit to do sock number 1, and sock number 2 will be off by New Year's, I'm pretty sure. I just have to fit it into my knitting schedule. And the last thing I want to share with you is my lovely project that I put on the needles yesterday for the Christmas Eve cast on. I am using the viola, and it was really interesting when I watched back yesterday. They are very different looking. You can see one's a little bit more brown and the other one's a little bit more purple. And I am alternating skeins, so I've got both of them going now, and I am doing the Jogless Jog. That was an absolutely fantastic podcast that Grace did about how to mix your yarns so that you don't have a line down the side, and it's really working out well. And this is my sky wrap so far, and it's a really, really simple knit. It's basically stockinette with 2 pearls in the round. There's a round pearl at each of the middle section there's a pearl, and at the beginning of a round there's a pearl, just to help it lie a little bit flatter. And yeah, it's been really nice actually working on this with the mohair, and I do find that especially when I get near the ends I get a little bit of a flyaway happening, but oh my goodness, this mohair is a bit addictive to work with. And if I'm not careful, I may not actually get to my dust of snow wrap. So I had better put this away now, because otherwise dust of snow isn't getting the love. But oh my gosh, this one, oh, love it, love it, love it. So that was a fun Christmas Eve cast on. This is going to be a long-term project. I know that, and that's okay. Last year it took me till October to get my Christmas Eve cast on done, and that was just a pair of socks. Today I wanted to share with you what is inside my Nora George box, and there are two things in here. First off is number 25, and the second thing is my 12 Days of Christmas. And the 12 Days of Christmas starts today and ends the eve of the Orthodox Christmas. So I can start opening these. And what I will do is I think I will lay these out. And this is a mixture of yarns from Lay Family Yarns and Nora George yarns. And there are little polka dots and plain colors. So I'm not sure which one's which, and I'm not sure, they don't seem to be numbered. So I guess I just open one per day as they come. Oh, and there's a there is a little package that says Sweeties. So let's see what's in my Sweeties, because it's Christmas Day. I can open this one. Oh, lots of lovely little Sweeties. British chocolate, my favorite. There are Wispa dairy milk. Who does not love Cadbury dairy milk? There are a couple of Milkas. Now yesterday when I was going through my box, I had the other goodie bag that came with my Nora George Advent, and I still had the full size with Milka, and I meant to eat it yesterday and I didn't. So I think I'll make myself a nice cup of tea and have my full size one, although the small one's good too. And then there is a fudge bar. So I have a couple of these Milkas. So, oh, yum, yum, yum. Treats, treats, treats. Ah, let's put that back. So, I will open, I think I'll open this one today. And inside, ooh, is a sparkly skein. A sparkly skein of goodness. And I don't know that it caught, oh, there we go. There's a little bit of sparkle happening there. So just a lovely tonal gray, almost like a bluish light gray. And there we go. So we'll take this one out. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these. I think these are 10-gram minis. They might be 20. I'll have to weigh them. And yes, I'll make some lovely little project with them. Okay, and my Christmas yarn from Nora George Yarns. And this was the full skein that you were able to purchase as part of, oh my, and I'm so glad I purchased this. It is called Winter Foretelling. Winter Foretelling. Do you understand my gasp now? Oh, look at these lovely, lovely colors. Oh, Tracy and Gemma did a good job with this one. Oh, Merry Christmas to me. Love it, love it, love it. I had called this glorious skein Winter Foretelling, but it's actually Winter Foretelling, and it's Winter's Tale. So look at it. Winter Foretelling. So pretty. This
Guitar pick puncher pack. Wait. Make your own personalized guitar picks using cards or photos.
So you can use that card
To make my own picks
guitar pick. Here,
of
let's see it.
Disney World.
Here. Yeah, so isn't that neat?
Yes.
And so you can use your old card from Disney and actually
Pick the
punch
castle.
holes in it and make it into a pick. Yeah, I thought you'd like the castle, or you could use your name as well.
I can do many things.
Mm-hmm. Open it up. Let's see. It looks like a stapler, actually. I thought it was really interesting.
How do I open this?
Generally, there's an end on a box.
An end?
Mm-hmm.
Can't figure this out.
It's a good thing you're not a rocket scientist.
What does he have in his hand? No?
Does it open at the end? I'm pretty sure it does.
I'm at the end. It's not opening.
Did Mommy get you a broken present?
Yeah.
It's from the Island of Misfit Toys.
Oh. You press it and you make your own guitar pick. So it's got like the shape there. You punch out and you can use old cards. You can use those clear things they gave you. There you go. I would do it on a hard surface. You like that?
Yes.
Good.
Make my custom stuff.
So Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
A few weeks ago on my podcast, I mentioned that my word of the year is going to be balance. So for 2019, I'm going to try and find a little bit more balance. And as part of that balancing act, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the next couple of weeks off of doing the podcast. I have worked very hard to make sure there was a video up every day in December, and I need a little bit of a break to get a bit of balance, also to start working on some of these projects, so I have some things to share in the new year. So I will be taking at least the next 2 Sundays off, and I will see you in 2019. Thank you so much for joining me this year, and thank you so much for joining me as part of Vlogmas as well. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I will see you on the comfy, right now it is green and blue couch, but it'll be back to the red in the new year.
Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now.